I've featured bows by Harvey Archery before, notably the Crowned Eagle and the Raptor. Not only are these bows distinct in their design and geometry, but each individual bow is truly unique because of the woods used by Warwick Harvey. Each one is custom made with numerous choices, with lead times around a couple of weeks, as each one is personalized and mass orders are not taken. Not only do they look amazing, they shoot just as good. So we have another one, the Mongoose. The Mongoose is designed for target shooting and hunting. It is a reasonably compact 58-inch one-piece hybrid longbow, though it can be made in 57-inch or 59-inch variants. This specific model is currently not on the website, but I believe these can be made to go up to 32-inch max draw length and up to 70 pounds draw weight. As I said earlier, the look of each bow will be different due to the choice of wood and unique patterns. The starting price of these bows is typically around $750 with additional customization costs. These are not cheap bows. You are buying unique, personalized collector's bows that are highly functional. What you see here is what you get. The bow comes with a Flemish twist string with pre-installed string silencers, and the shelf rug is also done for you. For curiosity, here's the bow unstrung and strung. The bow I have for this test run is 45 pounds, which is around 43 at my draw length. I'm shooting gold tip traditional arrows cut to 27.5 inches, 600 spine with 75 to 100 grain tips. The arrows are relatively long for my draw length and bow, but the tune is about right, and it is point on at 50 meters. Firstly, apologies, I don't have a microphone on, so I've just used the shotgun mic. Hopefully it sounds okay. I think by now we know the Harvey Archery bows are top notch. The quality of the craftsmanship, the quality control, and of course the absolutely amazing wood pattern from the burls is outstanding. These are really unique bows. Each one is unique because the wood's different each time. And that makes for a very nice viewing experience with the eyes, but also a great shooting experience as well. We brought it out to 50 meters, of course, shoot completely fine. Obviously, bow shoots better than me, but I'm very confident I can hit a target at 50 meters. Even first shot, I'm actually point on with these arrows, which makes it a bit easier, but definitely a stable bow, which you can shoot at mid to long distance if you're going that far. If you're going for more short distance or hunting distances, absolutely incredible. My first impressions after holding it for quite a while, shooting it all day, the biggest difference from the other bows is the size. This is more me-sized. I'm a smaller guy, obviously, so I do tend to go for shorter bows. Long bows are fine, they're a bit more stable, a bit more comfy to use, but the short bows feel much lighter, more maneuverable. If that's something that you're considering when buying a trad bow or hunting bow, then definitely this feels a lot more maneuverable. So absolutely very light in the hand, and no qualms about moving it around, switching postures, knocking the arrows. All things feel very comfortable, not even a second thought. The grips are something which I find interesting with the Harvey bows. They tend to be a little, I guess, straighter compared to most recurves. Many modern recurve bow designs have a more pronounced pistol grip, so it tends to favor more the modern recurve grips. These are a little straighter, I find, maybe it's just me, I haven't shot the other bows for a while, I find the grip a little more natural for my hand. They tend to be a little narrow, a bit of a small protrusion. The Mongoose seems to have a more rounded shape here. It might just be me, I might be wrong here. But I did find the grip to be comfortable to use. I think it's a nice compromise between a straight grip and a pistol grip. I mean, hybrid is the name of the game. I find the grip itself is a bit of a hybrid, so you're not really pressured to hold it like a modern recurve, but you can hold it with fingers on the bow or off. Very flexible grip, pressure point of course right there, and I find that, again, I didn't really think too much about how to hold the bow. It does fit most grip preferences quite well. So again, nice size grip. Again, I've got small hands, I'm a pretty small guy. If you've got bigger hands, this might be a little small. The Mongoose, I think, is a fun size bow. So I think if you've got bigger hands, this might be a bit more of a squeeze. But for me, that's just right. Say medium sized hands, just right there. Let's put some arrows down at the indoor target here. I'm just 5 meters away. Obviously shooting long distance, there's more distractions and there's more like trying to aim, and from the last footage, it's probably me shooting in the morning and getting a little fatigued, so I see the collapse very pronounced. Here, a short distance, we'll just shoot comfortably. Let's just do a little one shot, see how it feels. Oh, you know that feeling, right? Good feeling, good vibes. Let's keep on going. I'll send a few more down there. And we'll aim off just to make sure it's not going to hit anything. Oh, nice. Obviously, shooting 5 meters, there's no thought behind it. Form can be a lot more exaggerated, a lot more perfect, I guess, compared to shooting long distance where you're trying to maintain your process, but also you're trying to aim at something very small. So differences in how you look at long and short distance. Let's punch another one. Very nice. Punch another one, why not? Yeah, you can see it's just so maneuverable. Like, I have no problems just tipping it up and knocking it however I wanted to. Shouldn't talk, I'm shooting. Knock another one. It's just so natural to use. Nice. Yeah, so compared to quite a few takedown bows, which are also beautiful and wooden and handmade, because there's less mass in the middle of the bow, it doesn't feel as bulky. So you can kind of hold it up or down, knock it whichever way you want to. Hand shock is beautiful. Like, I don't feel any pressure using this bow. Do another one. Shoot off to the right for a bit. Oh yeah. Yeah, that feels good. I mean, again, with well-tuned arrows, correct brace height, you're not going to feel much hand shock anyway, but it is designed very nicely. You're not going to feel much at all. This is comfortable. Do another one. This is my best shot. Let's do another one. There we go. Yeah, the bow's really quiet too. Obviously the vibrations are very minimal with this design. Materials make it quite damp, but of course the whole longbow design, these are hybrid longbows, so you have that, you know, I like the shape because it reminds me of those Egyptian ancient bows, the triangular bows, kind of similar concept, but you have like the straightness of the limbs here, but you have no contact point with the limb tip, so it is a proper longbow. Which means no contact with the string, which means very minimal noise. No string slap there. Plus it comes with the string silencers. So each shot feels quite muted. And again, the vibrations don't factor in when you're thinking and when you're shooting. It's just a very clean shooting experience. Absolutely fun to use. I need my adjectives. Let's shoot and we'll think of some as we go. Ooh, okay. Is it a smooth bow? That isn't my first word I would think of. I know people love to describe things as smooth. I think it's kind of overused with bows because it's kind of subjective. If a bow's well made, it's going to be smooth. It's like saying, oh, a bow's accurate. The bow isn't accurate, you are accurate with the bow. Is the bow smooth? Only if your technique is smooth. But I think as a shorter bow and with the design of the limbs, it's not exactly a smooth draw to me. It's a nice comfortable draw. It won't make you feel odd drawing it. There's no real stacking point. And won't really overstack that much. But smooth isn't my first impression. It's nice, but not exactly smooth. So to me, my first word, I think the first word I said at the beginning of this review, it feels more aggressive. Shorter bows tend to be more aggressive, they tend to be punchier. And I think that's what makes this one stand out between the other Harvey Archery bows. The Crown Eagle, the Raptor, they're all kind of different sizes, different shapes and geometries. But I think this one feels to me a little faster, a little punchier, a little more aggressive. And I think if you decide between these three Harvey bows, that's probably where I would draw that line. The others kind of have a bit more stability, a bit more length, a bit more smoothness. This one to me is punchy. Let's do another shot. Oof. And to me, that makes it very good for that kind of short, mid-level shooting. Long distance, I feel might be less stable because it is a smaller bow. There's less weight to it. But shooting short distance, shooting short distance feels comfortable. Again, I think I shot from 20 to 50. They're all sweet spots. 50 is my sweet spot, my point on. Beyond that, I can hit comfortably at 50 actually. Not exactly pinpoint, that's me rather than the bow. But it was comfortable. Beyond that, you're kind of aiming off and kind of dropping arrows in. But I think, again, for that short mid-distance, this is a very good bow because it does want to get the arrow there a bit more faster. Sorry, that's bad English, I'm an English teacher. A bit faster than comparable bows. But yeah, I think for that short mid-distance, again, if you're a hunter, I'm not one, but I imagine practically speaking, this could be a very practical bow because of its size, because it wants to get there a little faster. And again, it's stable enough to hold and shoot. It has a good feedback feeling. Let's do a shot. And yeah, that's a punch. The more I shoot, the more I feel that difference now. Again, high quality bow. Props to Harvey again. Again, thanks to Harvey for sending me another one of these fantastic bows. They're all unique. They're all featured a lot on my channel because they're so visually appealing. So if you're looking for a visually appealing bow, of course, this is almost uncomparable. And of course, the bow shoots excellently as well. Again, my takeaway from the Harvey Archery bows are the hybrid designs. They combine both the relative smoothness of that Longbow design, the quietness of the release, but also the speed and the aggression that comes with more recurve limb. And I think this one, particularly the Mongoose, is a little snappier. If you like that sort of feedback, then this is probably the kind of bow for you. Anyway, I hope you found this review interesting and useful. Again, thanks to Warwick Harvey for sending me yet another of these bows. He's always kind of making quality, but also innovative new designs. So looking forward to see what's new around the corner. Thank you all for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time.